What's up, Pokemon fans? I'm Rival Jimmy, and this is the ExtraDex, where I update past episodes of the Dex with new information from Gen 6, 3 at a time. Today we're talking Blaziken, Togekiss, and Luxray. Let's get to it. Taking the spotlight this week, of course, is Blaziken. The first in a long trend of firefighting starter Pokemon, Blaziken has always been a fan favorite from Gen 3, and he returns in a blaze of glory with a Mega Evolution in Gen 6. Straight off the bat, it's clear that Mega Blaziken's design is very focused on martial arts and specifically Tai Chi Quan, which is most commonly referred to as Tai Chi. The stance he holds is just so fitting. It's known as Golden Rooster Stands on one leg, or simply Rooster Stance. The leg position in this stance provides for a launching point for various types of kicks, but is also used as a check to incoming attacks, with the raised knee and thigh defensively covering the groin and abdomen. This makes a lot of sense when you take into account that Mega Blaziken's base defenses raise by 10 each, and his attack stats go way up. His golden feathers are replaced by black, possibly alluding to the colors of the Obi, the belt used in many styles of martial arts, and the fact that black belts are among the highest ranked martial artists. The flames on his wrists become long and flowing, channeling fluid motion, which is a staple theme in all Tai Chi, and tying him even closer to martial arts. His new hairstyle and pseudo-mustache make him this spitting image of Tekken legend Heihachi Mishima. Maybe. Battle-wise, not much has really changed for Blaziken. Fairy type, the weather nerfs, and a defensive metagame hurt him a bit, but with the speed boost Baton Pass being legal now and a huge stat boost from his Mega form, he pretty much evens out. This of course means that Blaziken is stuck in Ubers yet again. His set is almost identical, using High Jump Kick as his sweeping move, Swords Dance to set up, and a wide variety of options for the last two slots including Flare Blitz, Protect, Earthquake, and Thunder Punch. You can take your pick between Jolly and Adamant for this set, but since Mega Blaziken's attack stat is a staggering 160, I would recommend Jolly to make sure you outspeed even the fastest threats after just one speed boost. Swap your coverage move for Baton Pass if you want to keep his sweeping power going onto one of your allies. It's ridiculously strong. Togekiss is up next. The major difference here, of course, is the change from normal flying to fairy flying. This gives Togekiss some solid resistances to both fighting and dark type, while opening up its weaknesses to steel and poison. Togekiss sits way up in OU as one of the best para-flinchers around. You'll want to give it Air Slash for stab and flinching power, Thunder Wave for the paralysis, and in the last two slots you have a choice of Nasty Plot for offensive power, Dazzling Gleam for fairy stab, Aura Sphere for coverage, and Roost for staying power. Give it Leftovers to hold, and make sure it has the ability Serene Grace, which increases the chances of a flinch happening every time you use Air Slash. As a personal tip, if you're getting wrecked by the Scrafty set from last week, Togekiss is pretty much Scrafty's hard counter, resisting his moveset in every possible way. Bringing up the rear is Luxray, and I'm sad to say there's practically nothing to say about him. The same strategy from the Dex episode is pretty much what you should be using, since he gains very few new moves aside from the odd things like Baby Doll Eyes and Electric Terrain. If you're running a cool new Luxray strat that you think needs some attention, let us know in the comments below. And that's it. Blaziken, Togekiss, and Luxray. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have anything to add, leave it in the comments below. I'm Rival Jimmy, and this has been the ExtraDex. See you next week.